All right, what I'm going to do in the next couple minutes is I'm going to give you guys some of the core fundamentals of what you need to do to be successful. And I want to teach you all the barriers to success. All right, so here's the thing. The number one reason why I feel that most people don't achieve and get everything out of life, that they want is because they cling to their excuses. All right, how many people here have ever heard people with excuses? All right, well, here's the thing. Some people love their excuses more than they love their dreams. Now, they won't confess to that, but here's how it goes. All right, for everything in life, guys, there's usually an excuse or there's usually a reason. You ever heard the expression, one man's trash is another man's treasure?
Right.
Well, here's the thing. That's the same thing with this. One person's reason to be successful is another person's excuse. One person's excuse is another person's reason. Anyone ever ran across people that are so busy that they just can't seem to put anything else on their plate? See, for some people, they say, you know what, I really need an opportunity because I'm so busy, I can't get anything on my plate. I'm taking time away from my family. I'm taking time away from my passions. And I don't feel like I was put on this earth to just go from, 9 to 5 for 40 years to retire on 40% of what I couldn't even live on in the first place. I feel like I'm destined for more. I feel like I'm destined for greatness. And I don't like the situation that I'm in. I don't like having no time. I don't like having no money. So you know what? I need to do something different. For them, that person, that is their reason to be successful. But then you have the other people. Then you have the other people in life and say, oh my gosh, they're professionals. They're professionals at avoiding opportunities. See, some people in life are where they're at because obviously of the decisions that they've made. But some other people are where they're at just because they haven't had the right opportunity put in their court. See, what if nobody gave Michael Jordan a basketball? Would we know who he is today?
No.
So here's the thing that you have to think about. Some people in life say, you know what, I've got all of these reasons why I can't take advantage of something different in my life. So you know what ends up happening? They say, listen, you don't understand. They say, look, I've got kids, I've got a job, I've got this, I've got that. So that's why I can't take a look at putting something else on my plate. Yet the thing that the problem that they have is, little do they know, the same reason why they need to go ahead and do something like this. So here's what I want to tell you guys. I want to just get serious with you. Now, now look, I'm going to play the bad guy for a little bit because I need to be hardcore. Will you guys still love me?
Yes.
Can I get hardcore with you a little bit?
Yes.
All right, here's the thing. You have to develop a no excuse mindset. No excuses, because that's what's keeping everyone in their life away from what they deserve in life. It's a scary thing, but here's the thing. The highest level of maturity in life is your ability to take responsibility for your actions. So, if you cling to your excuses, you can make money and you can make excuses, but you can't make both. So here's what I want to do. I want to toughen you guys up a little bit. And I want to teach you guys a little bit about when you're going out into the marketplace, the type of mindset that you have to have. In addition to the no excuse mindset, you have to understand that some people are just trained and professional skeptics. Who knows people like that?
Yes.
Look, I'm from New Jersey. I'm from the north. We're all skeptical up there. All right. But it's amazing because some people are so slippery. They know how to dodge an opportunity so good. They're like professionals at it. They're professionals at avoiding opportunities. I know this because being in the incredible business that we're all in, one of the things I love is I have the chance to truly bless people's lives. I have the opportunity to take somebody from where they're at and put them and give them an opportunity that can change their entire situation. Well, look, all I can do is toss them the keys to the vehicle. They still have to drive it. They still have to make the decision to turn the key and pull out of the driveway and let that thing rip. But I'm going to tell you something. The people that get started with this company and that don't make excuses, they end up in this book. This book is called the No Excuse Book. Every 12 days, someone with our company makes a 6-figure income. Every 26 days, somebody becomes a millionaire. All of these people decided to choose their goals, their dreams, their ambitions, instead of their excuses. So if you want to be in this book, the first thing that you need to do is you need to get rid of your excuses. All right, now see, this room is filled with people in the book. All right, we're in the book. You know why? Because we chose to not cling on to the things. We chose to look at the things, the pains in our life, and to use those as fuel for our fire. It's amazing. I talk to some people and they say, oh man, you know what? I definitely want to get up with you about this opportunity, but you don't understand. I've just been so busy. I've been busy. I talk to people that get started in the business and I'm coaching and I'm mentoring, and you know what they say? Oh my gosh, you know what? I've been meaning to catch up with you and get some help, and I've had some questions, but look, I've been so busy I haven't been able to return your phone calls. You know what's amazing? I actually text message someone. Now, this is someone that I care about. I love them. So my philosophy is I'd rather have you respect me and be successful than to love me and be broke.
Absolutely.
So I actually text message somebody. It's funny because I was having some difficulty getting up with someone that I was trying to help. And, I actually dropped them a text message because I noticed they kind of, ducked and dodged a little bit, and I hadn't been able to catch up with them. And, and I'm the type of person, I'm a very empathetic person. All right, there's a difference between empathy and sympathy. The difference is sympathy is saying, you know what? When someone has some problems and they've got some situations and they call and they go, oh my God, Caesar, you wouldn't believe it. Oh, my job is doing this and I'm so busy and I'm so crazy and my kids are blah, 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 blah. Look, sympathy is, okay, oh my God, I'm a shoulder to cry and let's just cry about it and do nothing. All right? Now, is that going to make you successful?
No.
Is that going to really help you out? We just sit there and we both cry. Look, all you're doing now is draining me. Now I'm negative. Now I'm depressed. That's sympathy. But you know something? You know what empathy is? Empathy is, I hear you, I feel you, that's it. That's something going on in your life. Look, let's be solution conscious. All right? Let's not just sit there and cry about it. Listen, what can we do about this situation? So that's what empathy is. And I'm a very empathetic person. So when people come to me with stuff, the first thing I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, I hear you, I feel you, now let's do something about it. Let's use that as your reason to be successful. So here's what ended up happening. This person, I know they've got all these goals. They're busy at their job. They've got all kinds of different stuff going on. So what I said, you know what? Here's what we need to do. All right? What we need to do is we need to do a game plan. But guess what? This person's been avoiding my calls, so what am I going to do? So I just dropped them a text message, and here's what my text message said. It said something like this, and I said, hey, listen, let's just go ahead and assume. All right? I said, I know you've probably been way too busy to catch up with me, and I know you've got so much going on that you haven't been able to return a phone call. And I'm just here to help you. So listen, with or without you, I'm going to be successful. SW, SW, SWN. Some will, some won't, so what next? All right? I want to help you out. All right? But look, and that's my philosophy. When I'm talking to people, all right, and I'm out there, trying to help other people, I don't have time for maybes. I don't have time for think about it. I don't have time for that type of stuff, and neither do any one of you if you want to build this business big.
That's right.
All right, your attitude needs to be tell me yes, tell me no, but tell me quick because I got to go. You're looking for the lookers. All right? You're looking for the people that aren't trained skeptics. When someone starts giving me excuses, I turn them off. All of a sudden, I'm starting to say, you know what, this person, I don't know if I want to work with this person. They're not a credible person. They don't do what they say they're going to do. They're not responsible. They don't take responsibility for their actions. So it's interesting because being such an empathetic person that I am, somebody actually contacted me, and and they were, I know they weren't contacting me, I should say. So I dropped this text message and I said, listen, let's just do this. Let's just do this because I know you don't want to return my phone call because you ever been in that position where you haven't returned someone's phone call for so long and then all of a sudden you're just kind of like, oh man, you don't want to return it because now you know they're going to call you out on it. So I could feel we were in that position. So I wanted to help them out. I said, listen. And I just wrote this text and I said, listen, I already know. Let's go ahead and just condense our phone conversation because I know you don't want to call me. And I've been doing this business for 8 years and I've helped a lot of people to make a lot of money. All right, I've helped people the same reasons you're busy because of your job and you're this and that. I've helped people get started with this business, eliminate their excuses, and now they don't have those jobs and they've got all the time in the world to be with their families and pursue their passions. You could probably think, you might love your job, but I bet you could probably write down in a couple of minutes 50 things that you'd rather be doing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Maybe you want to put more time in church. Maybe you want to go ahead and be more active with your children. Well, here's the text message I basically said. All right? I said, I know, all right, that we haven't talked for a while, and I know already, because I've been doing this business for 8 years, how this conversation's going to go. The first 5 minutes, we're going to go back and forth, and I'm just going to sit there and listen, and you're going to tell me all of your wonderful reasons, aka excuses, all the things in your life that have been happening, that have been keeping you so busy that you haven't been able to catch up with me. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to listen to you, and then I'm going to go ahead and remind you that this business is built in split-second increments. It's sending someone to a website and letting them spend an hour reviewing it. I know you've been too busy to do that. But really, I'm going to start to remind you that this business is built in split-second increments. It's not really, all right, it's not really that you haven't had time. It's just that you've been preoccupied. Because everyone's got 5 minutes to pick up the phone, call someone and say, hey, check this out. Everyone's got time for that. I'm going to remind you of that. We're going to get to talking. All of a sudden, you're going to have this aha moment. You're going to say, you know what, Caesar, I'm right. You know what, the reason I am busy is because I have a JOB, just over broke. And you know what, I remembered when I saw this opportunity that this could get me out of that situation, give me my life back. So you know what? I said, listen, let's just go ahead and jump the excuses. Let's go ahead. I already know what you're going to say. So let's just go ahead and move forward. Eliminate all that conversation of us going back and forth and me reminding you of the real reason why you're doing this. I said, let's just go ahead and eliminate all that and just go ahead and pick up the phone when I call you, and I'm going to give you the game plan to be successful. All right? And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, now all of a sudden that person is ready to get ripping and running. I want to give everyone the no excuse mindset. Take this, run with it. Let's get busy. No excuses. Get it done. You can make money, you can make excuses, but you can't make mo. What do you guys want to do? You want to make money, you want to make excuses?
Make money.
Let's do it.